Now, from Into Tomorrow, this is an ITTV special report.
Our first guest here at the press preview in New York is a gentleman who's been on the program many times over the years. We're always delighted to have the next guest with us, our first guest, digital answer man Jim Barry, his own self, who's the media spokesman for the Consumer Electronics Association, the folks who put on the annual CES, among many other things.
That's absolutely right. Nice to see you again, Dave. Nice to see you here in New York. I usually see you in Florida or
That's
Las
true.
Vegas
Yes.
or other places around the world. And you're right, this is the official press preview. We get the New York press here, some of whom will be at the International CES in, well, just about 2 months from now.
I know, mere weeks.
Time flies, especially as we get through the holidays. But we do a couple of things here. We let people know what the show is looking like, how it's looking, and it's looking like it's going to be another big show with lots and lots of exhibitors and attendees, lots of new products. We also talk a little bit about how things are going now in sales. Our research guys give a little chat on the holiday survey that we released a couple of weeks ago and what people have said they want to buy for the holidays. We also introduce the best of the innovations here at this Unveiled event. And we have the Innovations Awards, honorees that has been going on for years and years in design and engineering. Some of the coolest new products are what we see there. And we're also this year introducing something entirely new, the Technology Enthusiast, the Tech Enthusiast category, where some of your listeners may be interested in this, where
That's
you can
right.
join the Consumer Electronics Association as an individual, as a tech enthusiast, and get some benefits from some of the member companies. You know, there's about 2,000 member companies. Get some discounts, other kind of stuff. Some people may even be able to come to the Consumer Electronics Show.
That's true. There's a contest underway, just announced here today at this event. And, of course, you can find out more information at CES Tech Enthusiast, or is it techenthusiast.com?
Yeah, well, if you go to cesweb.org or just ce.org is even simpler, and then look for the Tech Enthusiast, and you'll find the information that you need. But this is a really exciting part of it. As you mentioned before we got started, you know, the Consumer Electronics Association is going to finally have some consumers in,
as members,
so you get some information on that. But this is really exciting also, as I said, because of these innovations that we see here, the stuff. And this has been going on for many, many years. Long ago, they used to call them the Design and Engineering Awards. And that's really what this is all about, because you see some stuff that is all about the design, some really neat-looking stuff, and others all about the engineering. Some of them combine the two into some of these really spectacular new products.
And, of course, the consumer electronics industry is all about innovation in general. So you've got a couple of these innovations winners and nominees with you. And since we're doing all of today's interviews on video as well, we encourage you to come by, hit us up at intotomorrow.com. And in this case, look for Jim Barry's interview and look at some of the products we're going to talk about here now.
Sure. Well, there's a couple of things. One I brought actually over here to the broadcast booth is the new Sony Blu-ray player that includes Google TV. Now, the Google TV is, you know, a full web browser that's using both Android and a combination of the Chrome browser that's going to be on televisions from Sony, on Blu-ray players, on set-top boxes from Logitech and other companies. So if you're already happy with a new TV, then you can get one of these set-top boxes to hook up and get Google TV. But this is one of those things we talk about for a long time, convergence of the Internet and the television. Now we're really starting to see it built into TVs and built into set-top boxes.
And the remote that I'm holding in my hand is extremely small, yet a full QWERTY keyboard and other typical buttons that Google TV allows you to really immerse yourself in your television watching and participation.
Again, think of how you're going to use that, not just as a TV remote, but as an Internet browser as well. So it does both of those things. Some of the other things we have on display here from the best of innovation, some things some of your listeners have already heard about, including the Kinect from Microsoft, the new sensor where you don't need a wand with this one. You become the controller for your Xbox 360. So it's about $150 added on to the price of an Xbox 360. So you have that. You have some great new loudspeakers from Golden Ears, a company started by our old friend Sandy Gross from I'm blanking on his name.
But I know who you're talking about.
You know who I'm talking from Definitive.
There you go.
So we have We have speakers like that. We've got the Evo 4G. We have some great new products. And also from Train, a HD 7-inch controller, touchscreen controller, to keep your house cool or warm as you desire.
Unbelievable. You've got to check out the innovations. Of course, we're going to be talking with a lot of the innovations, winners and nominees, and not only here at the press preview over the next 3 hours, but at CES. We're going to do 3 weeks worth of Into Tomorrow broadcasts from CES in January, so you want to tune in for that. Jim, as always, a pleasure to have you. Thanks for helping us kick off today's broadcast, because there's so much more to come.
Thank you, David, and we'll see you in Las Vegas.
Yes, indeed. We'll be there. And for tech enthusiasts, all of our listeners ought to be members. $49, but introductory membership, $29 for the first year. Not bad. So for less than $30, you too can be a member of the Consumer Electronics Association as a tech enthusiast. Hit us up. We'll have more, of course, on our site as well at intotomorrow.com. Back with more from New York, Dave Graveline on the Advanced Media Network.